Hello and welcome to the ACM-W virtual booth. At ACM-W, which is ACM's Council for Women in Computing, we have a mission for supporting, celebrating, and advocating for women in computing. And in this video, we want to take some time to tell you about what we're doing year-round for women in computing, what we're looking forward to as an organization, and how you could potentially get involved. First, let's hear a little bit more about what ACM-W does.
So ACM Women offers students and professional chapters where the goal is to build community and break down feelings of isolation. ACM Women also offers celebrations, which are international network of self-sustaining small conferences with the aim to connect technical women who are working or studying within a particular geographical location. Then we have ACM Women Scholarships, which are given to support women students, undergraduate or graduate, in computer science and related disciplines to attend research-related computer science conferences. And then our most recent initiative is ACM Women Rising Star Award, where we recognize a woman whose early career contributions have made a significant impact on the computing discipline, an annual award. If you have questions on any of the above or how to get involved in any of the above, please visit our newly revamped website, for which we have to thank our communications chair, Bettina and Sarah. Our website is women.acm.org. Again, it's women.acm.org.
Biggest on our radar right now to address practitioners is the focus that we've been shifting on to professional chapters. We are looking at ACM-W professional chapters as an opportunity for the industry community to bring together the women in a particular region, for example, to form their own community of support. And do with that community what they see fit. In some cases, they may want to take a technical focus, right? So that they would have speakers coming in talking about technical issues. In some cases, they might want to do volunteer work, collaborating perhaps even with their academic sort of community in the area so that they can bridge that academic and industry divide. And that has a lot of potential benefits for students who are currently in that pipeline to get a broad perspective of different career possibilities and a lot of opportunities for things like internships and entry-level positions coming their way. So I think the professional chapter is probably our number one thing. And of course, I wouldn't want to neglect Bushra, this wonderful series that you're doing now that is going to also highlight some of the leaders in the practitioner world and bring those to women so that they can learn from them.
None of our celebrations could happen without our professional and student chapters. The chapters provide community for women in computing through common interests and experiences that create a sense of belonging for our chapter members. Each chapter can forge its own path, but many provide things like professional networking, social activities, tech talks, opportunities to connect with recruiters, career mentoring, and general advice and support. Learn more at women.acm.org/chapter. We're excited about the potential of ACM-W professional chapters. And if you're interested in starting your own, you'll need a few things. First, you'll need to establish 3 officers and submit your chapter name and contact information. And you'll also need to have 10 members of varying genders and backgrounds. We hope you'll consider starting a chapter and that you'll recruit new members from regional ACM celebrations, as well as give young professionals a new home after graduation and help create new business connections for support.
Coming together and having a community and talk about what is needed, what can we do for women in computing, is a great start. And yes, you may start with big dreams, but starting with small baby steps is very important to have a successful start, kickoff, and then bringing in more volunteers. Here, the basic important thing is volunteer work. I really find a lot of value in volunteer work, and I love working with volunteers because they work from their hearts. And then you touch some lives and you receive feedback from them, which is very rewarding. And they don't have to spend a lot of time. Just focus, start small, bring together people and try to help based on the needs.
None of our celebrations could happen without our professional and student chapters. The chapters provide community for women in computing through common interests and experiences that create a sense of belonging for our chapter members. Each chapter can forge its own path, but many provide things like professional networking, social activities, tech talks, opportunities to connect with recruiters, career mentoring, and general advice and support. Learn more at women.acm.org/chapter. There are already many established ACM-W student chapters around the world, but if you'll need to start your own chapter, here's what you'll need: 2 student chairs, 1 faculty chair, and 10 student members. You'll also need to submit what will be your chapter name and contact information. Check out the quick start guide on our website for more information. We have specific chairs for our most populated regions. If you need more support holding a celebration or starting a chapter in North America, India, or Europe, make sure to reach out to your respective chair. We're looking forward to growing this list of regions in the future, so keep up the great work if you're in an emerging ACM-W region.
A wealth of career paths out there that needs exploration. And hence we designed this series. We want to enable students and early career professionals to expand their horizons, learn about the multitude of career options available, and make informed choices about what's the right next step for your professional journey. Starting next session, we will invite speakers who will belong to the general umbrella of computing, but will represent different career paths and technical areas. In their journeys, we will try to find inspiration and advice on how to be successful in those career choices.
The clips you've seen in this video are from our first session of a series called Celebrating Technology Leaders. This webinar series is focusing on exploring careers in computing and will announce more videos throughout the year, but you can check out this first session on YouTube. We'd also like to take some time to discuss our new Rising Star Award. This year, ACM-W would like to announce Dr. Vivian C. as the winner of the inaugural ACM-W Rising Star Award. The ACM-W Rising Star Award recognizes a woman whose early career research has had a significant impact on the computing discipline. Dr. C. will receive a framed certificate and a $1,000 stipend. We'd like to thank Dr. Andrea Goldsmith for her donation, which was used to establish this award. Learn more on our website. We'd also like to celebrate an award from our parent org, ACM. The ACM Athena Lecturer Award celebrates women researchers who have made fundamental contributions to computer science. Sarit Kraus of Bar Ilan University was named the 2020-2021 Athena Lecturer. Kraus made foundational contributions to artificial intelligence, notably to multi-agent systems, human-agent interaction, autonomous agents, and non-monotonic reasoning. She's shown exemplary service and leadership in these fields. Learn more about this award at awards.acm.org/Athena. As Bushra mentioned, An important part of what ACM-W does is host our ACM-W celebrations. While taking part in this event or previous Grace Hopper conferences, you might be wondering how you could bring some of this magic back to your home communities. And ACM-W does this through our celebrations of women in computing. We support local and low-cost conferences that highlight technical research and careers in computing for your community. We offer lots of support for these celebrations, such as seed funds, online registration, proposals management, website hosting, accounts payable, insurance, and even open source digital content for stickers and posters.
ACM-W really provides this network of women who really want each other to succeed. And we're composed solely of volunteers who are absolutely dedicated to this feeling of value and achievement in terms of like the sense of belonging and identity, regardless of what you do in tech. And I think that is kind of, for me, coming from the human side, is very integral part of being a part of ACM-W.
The ACM-W Scholarship Program allows early in career women students to travel to a research conference to open their eyes to the world of research and to help them aspire to something they might not otherwise even consider. Every year we fund many students, and the student does not have to present a paper at the conference to be eligible for a scholarship. Applications are evaluated 6 times a year to distribute awards across a range of conferences. If conferences or workshops are canceled or postponed, we discuss with the students how to best use their awards. For more information and to apply, visit women.acm.org/scholarships. We are so proud of our ACM-W Scholars of 2020, and we hope to include you as next year's scholar. All of the previously mentioned opportunities and information are regularly shared on our monthly newsletter. Sign up at women.acm.org/newsletter. None of our celebrations could happen without our professional and student chapters. The chapters provide community for women in computing through common interests and experiences that create a sense of belonging for our chapter members. Each chapter can forge its own path, but many provide things like professional networking, social activities, tech talks, opportunities to connect with recruiters, career mentoring, and general advice and support. Learn more at women.acm.org/chapter. So thank you for stopping by our virtual booth, and we hope to join you on your journey in computing.